Welcome, Twitch chat and YouTube. You know what time it is. 3 a.m. Why are we doing this? Because what else do you do at 3 a.m.? Sleep? That's for the weak. You could be playing Lutri the Spellcaster. Yeah, I don't know why I'm doing this to myself either. It does look like a lot of fun. Like one of the cooler ideas recently that I've seen is that you can play Lutri and Force Saga because I guess it's a land. So it's like playing for a spell in a deck that's only allowed to play one, but it's not because it's legal and stuff. So we're playing Lutri combo deck. Basically what I did was I took Not Me's Lutri deck from a few weeks back and I combined it with Shere Khan's Lutri deck from a few weeks back and boom, pineapple pen. That's the first thing that came to mind. Anyways, Grixis combo cards. There's Breach, there's PO, there's Wheel of Fortune, Time Twister, Hull Breacher, Narset, Tinker, Citadel, and then restricted cards, Force Saga, and other Grixis things and stuff. Was that good? Good description? Good deck intro? That's all you get. And there's nothing more happening. We'll go play 2 rounds and then we'll go to bed. It'll be a good time. Thanks for showing by. Showing by? Showing by? Showing up. Stopping by. That happens so much. That happens so much where I have 2 phrases that I want to say and I just say them both. I don't know if it's a bad thing because it is funny. It makes for some funny content. But also, I'd like to say what I want to say, you know? So I'm not sure how I feel about that. But I don't know. Anyways. All right, here we are. Round 1 of the DGen challenge. I have an otter. This hand kind of blows. I'm keeping. It's not bad, but it also is not good. It has serious deficiencies. Am I going to get tinkered here? Sure looks like it. Or I'm going to get hull breachered when I cast this Scataxian Probe. I don't think I have a choice. Oh no, they just have Island Force. Okay. That's pretty good for me. This must just be Mono Blue PO or Mono Blue Urza Saga. So if I can find like another artifact and another action spell, oh, they're just gonna force this? Bet. Sure. All right. So they just have to not draw their Tinker right now. Then we can jam like Hull Breacher or Narset. Urza? Did you top deck Urza? That can be the only reason we're fetching, right? I guess if they top decked a black spell. They top deck an Urza. Okay. So it's Urza Wheels. It's probably the Power 9 style deck. Unfortunately, that does make my Narset not great. Repeal is pretty dope, though. Classic. All right, I'm just gonna hold this Breacher. Hopefully they'll draw Ancestral. And then we win the game. Another Urza. All right. The repeal was sweet. Does eliminate a lot of my opponent's possible draws, which is nice. I also have demonic for wheel, right? I'm 1 mana short of demonic for wheel. I of course drew Tinker after drawing Citadel. That is a classic as well. I have Vault Key and a Lotus I can get. I think I'm just supposed to... Oh, look at that. It came through. Thank you, Bionic Broccoli, for the support. Congratulations to all the early birds who are in the chat who get the gifts. Just enjoy some vintage tonight. I think I'm supposed to just ponder off of Underground Sea. Ancestral. Petal. Alright, I think I'm just going to leave this here for now. And my opponent can't draw cards. I have a negation. I'm just going to wheel them and the game is going to end. So we're in good shape. My opponent's hand was pretty anemic. So. And they also, like, they top decked Urza. So, like, it went pretty well for them considering they had no gas. Yeah. Did we have Demonic Lotus Citadel? We might have. I don't know, chat. It's 3 a.m. You can't expect great plays. I'm pretty tunnel visioned on casting wheel here because it sounds like a lot of fun to me. I'm the one who usually gets wheeled in this situation, so twisties. I don't need to do this, but this is all I want to do right now, so it's too fun. Time walk, saga, time vault. Go to my next turn. I haven't gotten to do that in a while, and I always tell people it's bad, so I kind of wanted to do it, you know? Didn't really get me anywhere, did it? Oh, cool, they're dead. This deck's sick. Yeah, so let's say we had so we could have demonic for Lotus would be 4 mana, and then yeah, so we definitely did have demonic Lotus Citadel. We definitely did have that. So I would advise making that play in the future, but that plays for cowards. Yo, good? Nah, man, we time twisted. Clearly, time twister is good. All right. Pyro, red elemental blast. Opposition agent. Mind break trap. Exactly, chat. You have to think about the entertainment and the fun value here. We're not a we're not a winning stream anymore. We're a variety entertainment stream. I don't remember the last time we actually won on stream. So long ago. Who goes around winning? Not I. How do I fit all the things in one deck? It's kind of challenging. Trying to go find the Power 9 deck. Urza, Hull Breacher, Bolt Blast. It's kind of like a mirror match, actually. Maybe I'll take out an island. If I can cast my I really hope I can cast my spells. Maybe I'll take out an island and a saga. Is that weird? Does that feel weird? It looks weird, but I think it's correct. Yeah, I think Thoughtseize is pretty good against my opponent. I did think about getting Lutri to add one more card to my PO. But I didn't do it. Wow, this hand has a lot of blue cards in it. Try again, I guess. Wow, this card is... this is a solid deck, isn't it? Okay, try again. Perfect. Yeah, thanks for the support, Broccoli. Have a good night. I'll catch you on the other side. Another turn 1 time walk hand. Okay. Doomsday does do that to a man. Can I get some IMAX blasts in chat? I mean, there are at least 5 people who just received the ability to IMAX blast, so it's kind of on you now. You gotta pick up the torch. Thank you. The torch per se. Oh, look at the zoom. Oh, the zoomer did not make it. I thought for sure Slasher had it. I thought for sure Slasher was in there with that one. All right, my opponent is on 6 cards, no lands. Narset Tinker. I accept. Hello, Urtai. How are you? 7 cards in my opponent's hand. None of them are artifacts. None of them are lands. Fucked up my shoulder putting on a shirt. It's a very basic action. Sorry to hear that it did not go well for you. I'm not laughing at your pain. I feel I'm sad that you are in pain. Sorry. How's it going? No props. Welcome. All right. I think I'm supposed to blast this back. Seems free. Dope. Oh, it's getting better is a good thing for sure. For sure. What do we want here? Shall we take a force? Kind of seems like it helps cover the fact that I'm tapped out. Yeah. Yeah. That'd be good. Underground Sea. Demonic Ancestral, maybe? No, I can't Ancestral. I have an R set. I don't know what's happening. A stat holiday. A lot of times, that's very interesting. They didn't cast the Soul Ring off the Ruby. Does that mean they have Blast or Bolt? Does mean they have Bolt. Okay. I'm surprised they kept in Bolt against me. I don't think they have Fluster based on the last line, so I'm just gonna Tinker Citadel and play. Hull Breacher? Nope. Dig through time. Oh boy. I'm not a coward, so I want to cast this Time Walk. Oh, Black Lotus Time Walk, maybe? That's a pretty beautiful looking dig through time. Not even just the dog digging. Like this 7 card dig through time is very beautiful. I'm a fan. I think it's Black Lotus Time Walk. I can also get Soul Ring and Snap and stuff. I think I would rather brainstorm before doing this going to 1. Oh, they're dead? How much is this? Um, I guess this is 30 cards. Hmm. I can actually put Remora back on top. Uh, it's actually 36. Hmm. Is that good? I don't actually. It's 39. I could also brain freeze myself. I don't know, man. This is too hard to think about. That also leaves me dead to lightning bolt, right? Kind of seems dumb. Not if I use all my blue spells. Oh, I guess I have DAC, yeah. Let's try it. Whatever. What's the worst that could happen? I lose? Do I just lose my Remora next turn? No, I have extra. Could also freeze myself. They did have multiple lightning bolts in their deck. Kind of interesting. Yeah, we didn't really have great things off of our time walk turn though. We had like snap walk, snap tinker or something. I don't know. So if I snap freeze right now, it's an additional 6 more. It's not very good. But I'm gonna lose my Remora. I think I have to wait longer. Oh, I could have cast Agent, yeah. I don't know. Only the strongest of moves. Hopefully don't get lightning bolted. That would suck. Demonic Tutor. So if I negate this and then I snap, that's 12 cards. We could also just play an agent. Then I can't freeze. I don't really want to negate it because what if they have lightning bolt? Just play an opposition agent, I guess. All right. Yo, should we kill them with their own wheel? Ooh, that sounds like a good time. Ah, fuck, I really want to do that. I really want to do that. I don't have enough mana to do that. Should we just take Ancestral and draw 3 cards here? Yeah, I don't think I'm going to Ancestral them, chat. I think I'll be able to build a lethal Brain Freeze here. Oh, Flusterstorm. Sorry. Twister was their only out? Yeah, probably. I don't know. I have a negation, so don't think I care about getting twisted or whatever. I'm under no delusion that I'm playing picture perfect Magic right now. uh, I don't know what's in their hand, but yeah, I thought I could have looked at those cards and decided that like, they couldn't do anything if I just they had, yeah, I think Twister is their best card for sure. I think I'm just gonna play this Dak Faden. All the Soul Rings. I'm sure I also could like attack them to 10 and play Bolus's Citadel or something as well. I don't think they have a Bolt in their deck. I know there's no Bolt in their other cards. I think the only like they had 2 cards left in their hand. If they had a Bolt, we would already be dead. There was no Bolt in their library when we Demonic Tutored, so I would rather have all this extra mana and take them off of mana. Like now they can't Twister, which was their out. Even if they could Twister, we do have negation plus trap, so next turn we should have a lethal brain freeze. I'm just gonna put the top on top and then replay the top and then snap brain freeze. I could also, kill them because they're at 10. So I probably should have done that instead. Whatever. I don't care anymore. Wait, I guess I can wait. I guess I can wait here. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. I guess I can't. Never mind. Trying to figure out a way I wouldn't die to. So there's just no way I don't die to weird stuff now. Oh, I was like worried about I'm tapping out of blue mana, but I guess it doesn't fucking matter, right? I don't know. I played this game like shit. What can I say? Like this technically, if they like have fluster or something. Yeah. Well, I have 3 mana, so it should be fine. I don't know. This is what I was worried about. Oh, they countered their own fluster with this fluster. So let that happen. I don't know. I played atrocious. Alright, I'll just pay for all of this. And then if they... I mean, I was already dead to lightning bolt anyways, so... I definitely played this game really badly. I should have... Yeah, I mean, the fluster interface on Magic Online is really, really hard. But, there were definitely ways where I could have played this game where I played around all of the things that I could lose to. And I kind of just chose not to do that, and I just did actions at random. So, yeah. Like, I don't actually think the original Brain Freeze line was good. I think I was supposed to go snap, time walk, try to build up 10 permanents, attack them to 10, and use Bolas' Citadel. I also probably had like Lotus Demonic lines instead of Lotus Time Walk lines, but I don't know what they were. All in all, I wouldn't copy anything I did in that game, as I think it was pretty poor. Here we are, round 2, vintage action. We've got an otter. And many Magic the Gathering restricted cards. Alright, I mean, I'm pretty down for this. Do you just get an otter here? Kind of feels like it. Some otter gaming. We can force and have double force backup. I would like to put this otter into my hand. Oh yeah, for sure. PO is a lot of restricted cards, so this deck has more restricted cards than PO, but it also has all forced one-ofs, so I love our hand. Our hand is sick. Our Urza Saga is gonna go off. We just get to play control with Urza Saga and a bunch of Moxen. I'm a big fan. Pretty busted actually. Pretty solid start. Nope. Resolves. Fucking resolves. You can have as many Tarmogoyfs as your heart desires. Um, oh, we just get a key? Hmm. Soul Ring lets me cast Lutri and Hold Breacher. Top is obviously great. Opal's not bad either. I don't know. I don't know the answer. I would assume top is the best choice here. Nice Tarmogoyf. My land makes 7/7s, by the way. Brilliant. I didn't even get to do Lutri Force of Will. I could have. Oh man, that was so sick. High roll. All right, I want a Sphinxy. I'd love a Sphinx, please. I would like a Lightning Bolt and a Fatal Push. Do we care about Oko enough to bring in Blast him? I don't think so. Op Agent seems reasonable though. Remora, not great. Don't really need a Citadel. Don't really need negation. What else? What else, chat? What else, chat? Oh, I kind of maybe like the idea of bringing in the needle. And then maybe I'll just take out the slow tutors. Oh, the slow tutors are not terrible versus bug. I don't really like Flusterstorm usually. Maybe Seize is bad. Seems reasonable. We really need an old border Mox Opal. It's needed. Classic Brain Freeze hand. I like this more than Lightning Bolt, because I don't have to fetch a non-basic to get wastelanded. Lutri should restrict. No props. No. Bad no props. See if I can get like another counter spell to back up this Twister. Even if I don't, like I think slamming this Twister is quite good. Maybe I'm not supposed to bolt there. Oh. I wish I hadn't bolted there. We're gonna hardcast this bad girl. What do we want to do? I can get an otter. I can just demonic for an ancestral. Seems fine. I guess we do get wrecked by a collector roof here. Brainstorm with fetch land, not bad. If I hadn't lightning bolted, which I really didn't need to, I don't know why I did. I could have cast wheel here. It would have been a good time. Did I though if they do play collector roof, I do probably have a chance to resolve ancestral, so small victories maybe. Yeah, I don't think I really wanted to wheel because I think I wanted to try to hardcast Sphinx, but maybe that's like idealistic. That just happened? Okay. Interesting. We get both of our hands away. Just play a Narset and just wheel our hands away. Wasteland. Oh, they did have a follow-up. Oof. That's so sad. Pretty bad for me. I think I played this game pretty poorly. I don't know, just like kind of felt like I should use the lightning bolt to clear the board before I cast Twister, but maybe I shouldn't have. I don't know. Definitely could have used a Saga, but I guess Wasteland had that covered anyways. Hmm. I don't know. Kind of sad. I might still have to like wheel away our hands next turn. Brain Freeze, top, Saga, Dak. Guess we'll just take this Dak. I shouldn't have played the stupid Opal. I have a Dak. I mean, I don't think I was targeting myself. I think I had to target them, so I don't think it matters. But what was the downside of bolting the DRS? I didn't have a red mana. Also, if my Twister was to get countered, I would have used a Lightning Bolt on a 1-2. So there are definitely multiple downsides. Oko, it's pretty bad for me. Rest in peace, Narset, I guess. I think we're going to lose this game. It's my own fault, though, so... Yeah, alright. Definitely going to lose this game because... I guess we could still technically draw Bolt or push on this Oof and immediately win on the spot, so... Alright, well... I sure hope they don't have Force. Like, I don't think they have Force the way they've currently played this, so... Pretty recently. Dope. Dope. I could have done something like put the Lutri in my hand, so then next turn I could have cast Fatal Push plus Lutri Fatal Push, but that opens me up to Wasteland. So our opponent is probably dead unless they have a Brazen Borrower in their 75. Or like a Feed the Swarm or something. I'm just gonna F6. I don't know. Maybe I didn't play this game super badly, but it feels like this shouldn't have happened. All right. Sometimes you just need to play mono one-ofs, and that's the key to victory. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right, chat. Welcome to round 3, Vintage Challenge. Currently 2-0 with Lutri. Playing to get up against Yuta Takahashi. Going to be playing against 4-color Deathrite Shaman Ragavan cards. We've got Underworld Breach, so are you supposed to keep this hand? This hand sucks. I think I think this is a trap hand. I'm kind of off it. Boom. This hand doesn't really do very much of anything, but so what I can do here is I could go Emeralds, Jet, Academy, 4 mana. Damn, I'm 1 mana short. I wanted to go Time Walk, take Lutri, Thoughtseize, double Thoughtseize off Lutri. I guess I could still do that if I hit. No. I guess we're better off just Thoughtseizing and then double Time Walking. Daze, Negation. Their hand's kind of garbage too. So I have to hit. How does Lutri work? This doesn't. Does this fizzle if they counter it? Remember. Oh my god, there's so many rulings. I don't copy target instant or sorcery. I'm gonna take this Narset. If I cast Time Walk, hold priority, and Lutria, and they counter my Time Walk, that doesn't go badly for me, right? I think that's fine. I do need this to resolve, no, don't I? Okay. Two, three, four, five. I can do it next turn. Though I get dazed. I think I should just take a turn. Alright, well. I didn't end up finding a new spell to cast. Oh, I guess they're resolving an Oko here. Well, if I draw an Ancestral, it's really good if I have my Lutri. So I don't think I'm supposed to just play this and attack their Oko down to 3. It doesn't really seem like something that's working out for me, right? It's not terrible, but they can just make this into a food next turn. I think I just want to draw an Ancestral Recall. Not a bad draw. I was sad not to go for like double time walk with Lutri, but I just like I knew about days, and if I hit a land, I wasn't gonna be able to do it. So I just felt like it was better to time walk then and there. I know my opponent has days and one unknown and is just attacking with food. So this is not really a bad spot for me to be in. Though I guess drawing more of these is not great. I do get to get a top off of my Saga though, which will let me find a spell, theoretically. Badlands. The classic Badlands double days deck. Only an MPL wizard could do. Come on. Disgusting. No. I can only target spells I control. So that is not how Lutri works. You know I have a Lutri. They drew Ancestral into Cruise. So tilting. Yeah, I mean that's an MPL wizard for you. And we just got our Saga wastelanded. You know, I don't know, man. This is so sad. I'm pretty sure if they counter the spell you Lutri, it ends poorly for you. So I'm pretty sure we played this how we were supposed to play this, and it just didn't work out. Yeah, MPL wizards are a different breed, you know. Badlands, Wasteland, Days deck doesn't matter. Ancestral into Cruise. Obviously, sure, yeah. I guess that's pretty bad for me. Obviously, Yuta's extremely good at Magic. I'm just joking. I just want to be luckier. Yes, yes, yes. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say that if my original spell gets copied, or if the original spell gets countered, I do not get my copy. I hate this game so much. Yeah, there's also monkeys in that deck. There's also monkeys in that deck. Yeah, there are also monkeys in that deck. Why there's a Badlands? I played my opponent's deck on stream recently, and you have to be an MPL wizard for it to be good. Just put it that way. Four Deathrite, four Ragavan, two Oof, two Tarmogoyf, 2 days in their 3 Wasteland Badland Strip Mine deck. Probably want Pyroblast just for the Okos and stuff. We are gonna have to deal with Collector Roof too, I guess. And Vigor, maybe we don't want Blast. Lightning Bolt, Fatal Push, Pyroblast, Red Elemental Blast, Mystical, Vampiric, Thoughtseize, Remora, Citadel. My opponent also plays no outs to Sphinx. Okay. Needle. Vacation's not bad, actually. They play so many planeswalkers. I don't really know what else to take out, though. I wonder if I could have done game one any differently. I don't really know. We didn't really have like the strongest opening hand. We could have gone Ruby C Knight's Whisper. Maybe that would have been better. I think I like this more though. I didn't play Ruby because I didn't want to walk into Force of Vigor on both of my things, which could very easily happen. Turn one, oof, daddy. Okay. It's pretty good. Definitely makes my saga look silly. This is like a very good example of why people are like, oh man, Saga totally beats out on these Collector Roof decks, but does it really? I don't know. And Wasteland, like, I don't know, man. I'm so over Saga. Justin, why'd you register for Saga if you're so over Saga? Content. Maybe I was just supposed to lead Underground Sea Night's Whisper in this game, and that was the whole problem. Could easily see that being the case. Well, if I draw Tolarian, I am in pretty good shape. If I draw Push, I probably still need to draw another land so I can have Fluster up. Probably cast this, though. I feel like I'm going to get Pyroblasted is kind of the vibe I'm getting, but... Can I get some iMac Blast in chat? Please and thank you. It's kind of gross. I can't even tinker out of this game. Yeah, alright. Well, maybe... I don't know. I still would have to get Underground Sea to have Night's Whispered on turn one, which I don't really like, but... Yeah, I don't really see myself winning this game unless I draw exactly Academy. I feel like I didn't really have chances, though. Maybe my keep was bad. I mean, my keep looked fine. I am really sick of losing to Collector Roofs, though. Kind of sad. Should get Hardcast Vigored, maybe? I mean, Grizzly Bear Null Rod. Don't leave out the actual part that matters here. The line that says I can't play Magic. Uh, yeah, I definitely don't wish Collector Roof existed. I would definitely rather Collector Roof never was printed, but I also think Modern Horizons, the entire set, probably shouldn't have been printed. Force of Vigor is like way more egregious than Collector Roof, so yeah, whatever. We weren't playing any Magic this game or in game one, so not much I can do about it. Collector Roof is like kind of the backbone of these like really bad Tarmogoyf decks. It just actually lets you play against the unfair Moxen decks. Modern Horizons was way, way, way worse than Modern Horizons 2. Force of Vigor is just not a real Magic card. I mean, I am playing 16 lands, which is a lot more than a typical Moxen deck is going to play, but oh well. I don't really know what they're. I mean, I don't know what I could have done in that game. All right, time to regroup. Time to play some tight Magic the Gathering and not complain. No complaining allowed. Round 4, Vintage Challenge. We're playing against. Someone told me in the last YouTube comments that this means bear in. I don't remember the language now. Was it German? I don't know. I just remember there being a YouTube comment, which I do read, for better or for worse, that explained this name. But yeah, we have an otter. Our opponent typically used to like to play aggro shops. The last time we played them, they played mono blue Urza, not German. All right, hold on. Now I'm gonna look it up. Someone told me something. They could just be wrong too. Nope, Greek. No, Russian. Ursa is bear in Greek. Mediviv comes from bear in Russian. That's the one. I don't know why. I just thought that was funny. It stuck with me for some reason. All right, we're gonna mulligan this hand. Yeah, I guess we're gonna keep this hand. All right, F6. I have no force. I'm on Lutri, so I guess if you have turn 1 PO or Tinker, kill me. Nope, looks like it's still Thoughtcast. Let me go pull up the list from last week. Yep, it's the same Thoughtcast deck. Seat of the Cyanod. This person doesn't care about Force of Vigor in the slightest. 4 Urza Saga, 4 Seat of the Cyanod. Wild. If we were to vamp, what would we even get? Ancestral or something? This hand's kind of awkward. I guess we could get Brain Freeze, and then we could tinker off the Ruby, and if they counter that, we still have Breach Brain Freeze. We could also just vamp for Force and just have protection for our Tinker. I'm not convinced that we're like... So the problem with going for a Tinker with this current hand is that we won't have a land drop to give, and our deck isn't like super good at citadeling, so there's some problems with the line, but I think it's probably still the best one. My opponent does have a bauble of return of either kind. They're on 4 Force of Will as their only interaction, so vamping for a force is probably pretty strong. I guess they could have Mental Misstep as well. Yeah, I think getting a force and tinkering might be good enough here. Definitely possible. They have their own tinker. It's like pretty awkward. Guess it still just happens. I probably need to respond to this so they can't get Mental Misstep. It's kind of hard to find Force of Will when there aren't 4 of them, huh? So they also found Force of Will? Alright, so if they have 2 Force of Wills, it's not good for me. They could have double Force here. Force pitching Tinker? Huh? Definitely better than getting Tinkered. I guess they have Citadel, so maybe not. They have double Force. Fantastic. They only have 4 Force of Wills as interaction in their deck, so... would Urza Saga actually be weaker if it was an artifact? I don't know. I don't really think about it. Maybe, probably. Because it gets oofed. I mean, it's already pretty bad against oof, so... Oh, cool, they have infinite turns with Time Vault. Sure. Man, I am not having a good time. Not having a good time. All right. Well, I have Pyroblast and Red Elemental Blast, which are quite good against my opponent's mono blue deck. I think I am going to keep Lightning Bolt for Emery as well. I'm going to play Opposition Agent and Mindbreak Trap. I'm going to take out Mystical Tutor. I'm going to take out... Island Saga, Breach, Brain Freeze. Sure, good enough. Trinket Mage shows back up from being in. If sorry, yeah, I guess Trinket Mage for Saga would be pretty cool. Is Needle on Emery good? I'd rather not. That hand's pretty sick. I think this is just a Tinker line. Hopefully I don't take any damage here. Holy shit, I have so many restricted cards. I could Demonic for Lotus and have Ancestral and Narset. I could Demonic for Lotus and have Ancestral and Lutri. I can Demonic for Tinker. I don't hate like Demonic Lotus, Mana Vault, get a Lutri, cast Ancestral. They can't counter it because I have a Lutri. And if they don't counter it, then I play Narset. It's kind of an interesting idea. Kind of an interesting idea. I don't know. Let's try it. I don't want to hold priority and do the Lutri thing because I don't want to get countered. So if they do have a force for this, I'm just going to play Lutri and copy it. If they don't have a force for this, then I'm just going to play Narset. Seems like they have a force. Nope. Better to play Narset or to play PO for 2? I don't know. I like playing Narset here. Drawing Ancestral feels rare for you. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, they had a force. So we played around forced, got our Ancestral to resolve, but then got forced anyways. And we still have PO, I guess, so maybe it's fine. My opponent only has 4 forces, so. We also have a match for Emery. Okay, sure. You know, normally you have to... Okay, alright. 7 cards in my opponent's hand. We have a pretty good Yogwell yard, too. It's nice. We could have gotten Mindbreak trapped there, which would have probably been very bad for me. So maybe that was a consideration on not doing it. I lost another flip and took a damage. Sick. Fantastic. Okay. I'm new to Mojo. I'm new to Mojo. I'm new to Moto. Do you think endurance will go up higher in price? Yeah, it's totally possible because supply is not coming in very fast. But I'm not really a finance person, so I'm not 100% sure. Yep. Well, there's also like the thing about it's, Modern Horizons 2, which has a low supply. It is getting more drafts now, but how many more drafts? So there's like a lot of factors that go into Modern Horizons 2 cards. Why does it feel like my opponent's sagas are always like way better than my sagas? So I cast Ancestral, Time Walk, Demonic, and Black Lotus in this game, and I don't think I'm winning, so that's not a great sign. It's not a great sign. I think I'm like losing pretty badly. Maybe my deck is horrible, but I don't know. I'm not really sure what I was supposed to do differently there. I definitely could have demonic for something else, but I thought the way we played the demonic turn was pretty cool and pretty powerful. But yeah, looks like I'm dead. My opponent is just gonna make constructs and kill me. Shit, dude. I don't know. I just feel like come like I could draw powerful cards too, right? Right? They have second force. I don't know. I don't know. I could have mind break trapped the force, but it doesn't really seem very useful. I'm just like trying to kill a stupid construct. It's not like it's like I feel like I need to be able to protect my. I don't know. I don't have anything. What the fuck's the point? I could draw Yogwill and I can protect my Yogwill. If I draw Yogwill, I might win this game. I don't know. Did I play this game badly, chat? What did I do wrong? I guess I could have boarded in Harko's Recall. Maybe that would have been better. I registered Lutri. I don't really think Lutri was the problem here. I mean, didn't I cut lands? I cut an island and an Urza Saga from my deck. I actually I cut 2 lands from my deck. So, I mean, this fetch land doesn't even have anything to find. Spin the wheel. Round and round we go. Yeah, I probably should have boarded in my 1 Harkles. I definitely don't disagree with that. Is this gonna be good enough? I can time walk. But if they drew one of the 2 forces that I just put back in their deck, I lose on the spot. I also probably lose on the spot to Mana Crypt Manifold. I do have repeal for a construct, but probably not good enough. Do I have Demonic Twister Hull Breacher? No, that costs like 8 million mana. I could Demonic for Tolarian. Demonic for Tolarian is going to be 5 mana. Not really good. No, I have a Jet as well. They could also have hit Mind Break traps off of this, which will kill me. Demonic for Tolarian is 2 mana, 3 mana, 7 mana. I would still have to hit something off repeal. I guess I could buy a turn by repealing and blocking with Hull Breacher. I guess I'm gonna go to 1. I guess I can untap my Mana Vault, so. I mean, my opponent has to have not drawn any forces or any Mind Break traps, but. And on the current rate they're going with Force of Will, I don't think I'm highly likely for this to resolve. It's incredible, dude. It's actually incredible. Who needs more than 4 Force of Wills for interaction? Not my opponent. I don't know. They weren't close. The games weren't close. So here we are, round 5 of 6 in this vintage challenge. Obviously we've had some unluckiness, but we've also had some lines we could have taken that were better. After round 4, we went back over the demonic tutor choices in chat, and we found some probably better lines. I think the answer to last round was probably that we were supposed to ancestral recall first and then demonic after, maybe demonic for like a Yogg-Will. It's a little hard of a line to see because your opponent is really not an opponent who has like tons of counter magic. Like if I'm playing against Jeskai, it's very normal to demonic for a Yogg-Will. But against an opponent who only has 4 Force of Wills, it was a little hard to see. But yeah, so we haven't played super well. I think we have definitely some room to improve. So let's see if we can't clean it up for rounds 5 and 6 and get some wins here. I still have an Elemental Otter, and I still don't have blue mana. My opponent was last seen playing Oath. I don't know if they're still on Oath. Mogged definitely has a ranged. It's one of the more well-rounded vintage players. I believe they're like a grinder in other formats as well. So. What am I thinking here? I have a lot of choices here. I'm definitely going to keep this hand, but I'm not sure exactly what I'm mulliganing away. I kind of like the idea of end step Mystical Tutor for Ancestral, but I don't have Flusterstorm backup, so I kind of like the idea of like putting a Saga away, pondering, finding another blue source, and then going for Mystical, something like that. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling that I want to. Oh, I'm on the draw. Okay, well this might all change based on what my opponent does here. Emerald Saga. All right, so we're not on Oath. What are we on? Yeah, Yuta has a lot of sway in what gets played. Very big name. The same thing that would happen if like LSV Mogda's backed on Ravager. So I definitely wish I still had my Urza Saga. Definitely still wish I had my Urza Saga. Drawing a land here is pretty good though. It's the same thing what would happen if like LSV said, "Oh, Paradox Outcome's so good right now." You see a lot of people play Paradox Outcome or like just played Paradox Outcome in a tournament. So we're looking pretty dead here. My deck I don't think has the tools to really beat. That's the dungeon. I don't think my deck really. I don't think I put the tools in my deck to actually beat shops. Like I have a Hercules recall, but I don't know. This is going to be a pretty challenging one. I still have Tinker, but I don't have like a huge number of very strong cards. If my opponent finds like a strip mine, it's pretty bad for me. Oh, I did not mean to cast Mystical Tutor. I meant to cast Ponder. Pretty bad. Whoops. I guess I'm just gonna get an Ancestral. Yeah, I definitely meant. I tried to cast Ponder there, but I missed. I guess. Whoops. It is 6 a.m. That does happen sometimes. I do have a lot of sway. When I say PO is bad, everybody plays it. True. True. All right. I don't know if we're gonna be able to win this game after that misclick. We are gonna resolve an Ancestral very likely, but just a Golos for a strip mine, that would be lethal. Yeah, I mean we're very dead in this game too. So just a Stonecoil Serpent then. No, it's a Golos. Yeah, we're just a 100% Stone Cold dead to Golos strip mine. Yeah. All right. Well, we were never winning this game, so that's nice. Should we play it out? Is there anything we can hit? Can't play 0 costs. Can't tinker. We can vault key theoretically, but will we have enough mana to ever vault key? Seems unlikely. I guess we can try. Yeah. Oh, right, they have 2 strip mines. Never mind, we're just dead. Um, okay. Well, that's a very, very good Golos hand. Um, whatever. I get Hercules Recall. I get Sphinx, I guess. I get Opposition Agent. I get Needle. And I want to get rid of Fluster. Thoughtseize. I guess Thoughtseize on the play is like a little bit better, but yeah, I mean it's shops and I don't have Force of Wills and I don't really I don't know. It's like pretty bad matchup. The hand I kept was just categorically not very good against shops. Like your hand kind of has to have a bunch of Moxen in it, and I didn't have a bunch of Moxen in it, so it was pretty bad. Like maybe you can keep Thoughtseize, but not really on it. I think we'll keep Remora on the play. Kind of actually just want this Mindbreak Trap. Yeah, like it was just not a hand that's really going to beat shops on the draw. It's just kind of how it is. I guess I don't really need the Mindbreak Trap. Can we have it for golems? I guess so. I don't think it's that good though, but I don't really think we need it. I have Repeal and Dak Faded and things like that. Needle, Opposition Agent. Yeah, I'm kind of off that idea. Just take out Probe and just call it a day here. I think we have a pretty hard time. We basically have to combo kill them on turn 1, which is something we can do. We are a deck that does that, but... Oh, yeah. I don't know. It attacks. We could probably take the whole Reacher out. I think you want to keep the whole Reacher in Tuesday because I think you want to be able to like do the wheel stuff. Yes. I like to keep this hand. What am I supposed to Ancestral off of? Is it possible that it's Petal? I don't think so. Okay. Don't mind break trap me, bro. Yagwil? Probably Yagwil. Walk's pretty good too. Walk is probably better. I just I just got the thing that I want to be able to merchant scroll for. Is there anything left to merchant scroll? I have a repeal and stuff. I guess is repeal better than PO? I wish I had Mystical Tutor still, because then I could Mystical for Yogwell. I get a repeal. I guess now I wish I had PO. Whoops. Lost the flip. Reach? That should be lethal, right? Yeah, that's lethal. Okay. That was a nice turn 1 kill. The hard way. The old hard cast Citadel on turn 1. Oh, it was pretty sweet. All right, that's exactly what we need to do in the Shops matchup. Now, how do we win the Shops matchup on the draw with Toon Forces? That seems much harder. I'm glad I kept in both Citadel and Sphinx. That worked out pretty well. All right, game 3 on the draw versus Shops with our Lutri combo deck. That's quite the challenge, but we can try. Do our best here. Looking for a heavy Mox in hand. This is not the hand we're looking for. I don't want to play this hand. This hand is pretty bad. I need to have more mana, and I need to see if I can find a force if possible. Our ideal hand is like fast mana, force, tinker. This doesn't do it. Hand's quite bad too, I believe. I think I would rather just go to 5 than keep this. This is like exactly the hand that we lost with in game 1, where we didn't get to play any magic. I'm gonna mulligan this hand. Oh, this is obviously a huge risk, but I think it's worth keeping. I mean, it's very unlikely for them to have no sphere. And we could have had Mindbreak Trap if we had Mindbreak Trap in our hand. Yeah, this is probably going to be a game where we never cast a spell, but like, what am I supposed to do? I can't really mulligan this hand. I'm pretty, forced to keep that hand, so not much I can do. Alright, well, draw land, please. Okay. Well, I think they're trying to get up to Golos mana. So negation is not going to be great, but we do have double island in our deck, which is nice. All right, here's the Golos, which we just have to let happen, but we get to cast an end of turn ancestral, so it's winnable. Two ghost quarters. All right, so I'm probably going to get two non-basics then. Maybe they'll get Tolarian here because they don't need a strip mine or anything. No, they still got Wasteland. All right, well, I think I'm still supposed to just get double non-basics. Cast Ancestral. Then I Time Walk. Oh, now one of those ghost quarters is a strip mine. I think I'm supposed to cast Brainstorm and then Mana Vault. Kind of wish Narset was a Hull Breacher, because if Narset was a Hull Breacher, there's like a small chance we can go Hull Breacher Twister. I don't think I'm allowed to put back this island. Maybe I am. I'm gonna put back Island Underworld Breach and then fetch my last non-basic and play a Mana Vault. And pray. I technically still have negation off this Mana Vault as well, even though I don't want to do that. Wow, they're tapping their Wasteland. Oh, I'm gonna negate the shit out of this. It's gonna be a statue. Mogged? Mogged? You tapped it. You have to cast it. You tapped it. No take backsies. No take backsies. I won't negate it. I'm lying to you. Why would I tap my Mana Vault and negate it? That would make no sense. What I might look at, I fetched all non-basics. I have no basics in my deck. Ghost Quarter is a strip mine. If you just wasteland all of my cards here, what can I do? Didn't work, chat. I could never beat a statue if you cast it here. I'm 100% dead to your statue. Just, it's unfortunate. Come on. Come on, Mogged. I don't actually know if I do beat a set. Come on. How is that not just the fucking slam? That's easily the best possible card you could fucking play here. Sure. Whatever. Alright, now if they just ghost quarter me. Please ghost quarter me. Fuck's sake, hit my volcanic island. Oh, yeah, sure. They're just not gonna ghost quarter me? I just play a mana crypt and pass. Well, hold on, I have so many choices again. It's only a 3 mana demonic tutor. I could demonic for Hercules. One mana floating. Could demonic for Hercules. Oh no, I can't because that stupid lodestone is in play. So all my things cost 1,000,000 mana. Just play a mana crypt, play a hull breacher, take 8, go to 6, try to twist, but I only get 7 mana off twist. Is that good enough? I need 8 mana to play Demonic Hercules. Crypt, Demonic for Hercules. Hercules next turn. Hercules next turn doesn't do anything though. I won't have any mana after, right? If I play Mana Crypt and then Demonic, oh no, I will still have my Mana Vault. All right, hold on. Let me count some mana then. Demonic. So then on the next turn I would Hercules, but I would have to use. I would have 2 mana floating. No, yeah, I would have 2 mana. I can't go Hull Breacher Twist, but I could just twist once. So if nothing else happened. So another problem is I can't actually hold up negation if I do. I think it's better to go Mana Crypt, Hull Breacher, and then twist. Twist costs 5. I get 7. I would have to draw exactly Hercules. That would be pretty hard to do. I think I might have to just demonic for Hercules Recall and hope to hit well. Because if I go for the Hull Breacher line, I have to hit exactly Hercules. Yeah, I really think they have a statue, which means I need to hold up negation. I can still cast Hercules Recall if I have to tap my Mana Vault. I just won't have very much mana afterwards. But if I play my Mana Crypt and I negate statue, and I can play Hull Breacher. Yeah, I'm gonna do the original line I had. Yeah. I'm gonna pass. Because this one I can negation the statue pitching Narset. Oh, come on. Maybe they won't attack with Lodestone Golem. Alright, I played this perfectly, so... Alright, well, I played perfectly. They actually top decked a Wasteland there, which is disgusting. Actually disgusting. But... So, I take 8, go to 6, go to 3, go to 2... I mean, if I hit Hurkyl's Recall, right? I have to hit Hurkyl's Recall. Oh, they're just not going to attack with Lodestone? Got him. Perfect. I want to flip. Oh, wait, I can't cast Time Twister. I can't cast Time Twister because it costs 1 more. Never mind. Because they wastelanded me. No, Mox is net 0. Alright, well, I guess we're casting Demonic Tutor. What about Academy? Short. Just get Hurkyl's then? So my opponent can attack with everything, and then I'm on a Mana Crypt flip to die. I could block on the Lodestone, and then I'm not on a Mana Crypt flip to die, so it's actually pretty good. I could block. I could Tinker for a Sphinx. I think if they attack all, I have to block. If they don't attack all, obviously I want a Time Twister. If they draw a Wasteland, I lose. That's my problem here. If they draw a Wasteland, number 3 or 4, or Strip Mine, any line that I don't take to get Hurkyl's, or any line that I take that doesn't get me Hurkyl's or Tolarian Academy will lose to Wasteland or Strip. I can definitely get Tolarian and Sandbag for a turn. I'm just not sure that's good enough. I kind of feel like if they attack all, I have to block. So I don't really like banking on Twister. Because if they attack all, I block. I don't think I want to leave it up to a Mana Crypt flip. If I can manage. Because if I attack all, I block. I go to 7. I think the play is Tinker. And I think that Brainstorm shuffling back the island might win us the game if they ever decide to Ghost Quarter us. I don't know why they're not choosing to Ghost Quarter us. Maybe they know my list from Twitter. I'm not 100% sure why they're deciding not to Ghost Quarter us. Maybe they didn't Ghost Quarter us because they wanted to cast the God Pharaoh statue the whole time. So that's pretty fair. That's pretty fair. That's a good reason not to cast it. Okay, I'm gonna get Tinker. I think I've talked myself into Tinker here. This only loses to... I guess it loses to Sphere, right? It loses to Sphere, Wasteland, or Strip Mine. Off the top. Fuck. That's so many outs. All right, I'm gonna take Tinker. I think it's correct. All right, so they've decided to finally Ghost Quarter us. Haha. Do they attack with Lodestone? No Lodestone attack. That's so interesting. Nice. They missed. So now we can actually twist, right? That's not a very good draw. We can twist and then Tinker. Oh no, I lose my Tinker. Ah, I'm dumb. I drew Tinker anyways. Never mind. So bad. It's the 7 a.m. things. Too funny. What do you want from me, chat? Really bad. My my opponent is asking why I didn't get Tinker. I did get Tinker. Am I kidding? All right, now my opponent is berating me in chat, which I guess is fair, but I played the beginning section of this game very well. The section where I negated the statue, I think I played excellent. I definitely should have just tinkered for a Sphinx, but I missed. I think my opponent completely misplayed and should have attacked with this Lodestone Golem, but whatever. I think the very first turn, my opponent should have attacked with the Lodestone Golem, so a little bit of here, a little bit of there. I don't know. I'm not gonna time out with 2.5 minutes and my opponent on 2 hits to die. I also have repeal for Stone Coil Serpent, so well, my opponent initially asked, why didn't I get Tinker? Which is dumb because I did get Tinker. I don't know. I don't want to talk to them. Whatever. All right. Here we are, chat. In the sixth and final round of the Vintage Challenge, we have some chances of breaking in on a win. We're up against Vintage Showcase. No, I did it again. Vintage Eternal Weekend Champion, Burrow Run, known bug player. I have an otter. I think this is probably an atrocious matchup, so. Yeah, all the Collector Roof decks are probably not very good for me. I think I'm going to mulligan this hand. One land, not great cards. Kind of off it. I want better cards. Like that. Keep. I can just demonic for Force. I could demonic for Lotus and just go for a Tinker on turn 1. It's not the strongest play against Bug. I could fetch Basic Island. I could put the Saga away, fetch Basic Island. I think that's better. If this is a Deathray Shaman, I'll probably repeal it. It's not. Oh, it is. Okay. Ancestral Recall. Holy moly. I think Basic Island repeal is my best line. It's pretty bad against Oof, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what the right answer is here. I think Basic Island is the right answer, but I don't know what the right play after that is. I have 3 very legitimate different choices here. Demonic is very good, Ancestral is very good, and Repeal is also, I think, pretty good here. I think I'm going to Repeal. Okay. Yep. All right. I think they're holding up Fluster then. I don't want to just cast Ponder. Obviously, I drew my Tinker target. Basically, yeah. I don't really want to run into Fluster here. I don't think there's a good reason to. We don't have Sphinx in the main. Alright, my opponent has infinite mana. Okay, noted. I mean, I could Tinker for, like, Lotus, but... Alright, well, I don't have a choice now. I'm gonna just cast Ancestral. Oh, they had Force. Alright, well... Force pitching Tinker. They didn't have Fluster? Interesting. Alright, I mean, these Sagas get Lotus for my Citadel. They have one card left in their hand. We're kind of outvaluing them. What do we think about, like, Demonic for Time Walk? I don't actually have a way to remove a Leovold in my main deck. I have zero way to remove a Leovold from my main deck. It also makes my Breach kill pretty bad. So I probably need to take Infinite Turn. I could just Demonic Tutor for Time Vault. That does make top deck Collector pretty bad for me. I think Time Walk is like really sick here though. I'm gonna start making Saga tokens, play a second Saga. Then I get Lotus on the next turn and play Citadel. I like Time Walk here. Oh, they have Days? They must have Hardcast Days. Oh, Assassin's Trophy on my Saga. And I drew my other island. That's pretty unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Black Lotus? Nope. Alright, well, I have another Saga. I'm gonna take a bunch of damage before then, though, which is not ideal. I also need another artifact to be able to block Leovold. Yeah, I could have grabbed the Otter. Yeah, I should have grabbed the Otter. Yeah. I kind of forgot it existed. Very true. Very true. I drew another fetch land. Now I can't grab the Otter, right? Because I don't have enough mana. Alright, well, not good. I could have flashed in an Otter. I guess I still like would have had like wouldn't have been able to do the Otter things. Yeah, I'm probably losing this game because of that oh my god. That Assassin's Trophy was so brutal. I guess I should have played a fetch and gotten an Underground Sea so that I could have hardcast this to pull as a Citadel. That was pretty bad as well. I'm playing really poorly. Could have done like 8 million things to make this game. Like the Citadel's not going to do anything though because I'm going to have such low life total when it happens. Yeah, I think we're dead. I don't really see how I'm going to win this game now. My life total is so low. If I had an Otter, I could have blocked the Leovold. Oh, wow. I mean, drawing all of the fetch lands is, like, not great, right? I don't know. Feel like we are getting scammed pretty hard by our mana base. Drew another Wasteland, sure. I don't even know what I'm supposed to draw now that gets me out of this game. Don't really think there is anything. I go to 7. This is like pretty unlucky. I definitely didn't play well though, so it didn't really help myself. Twisties. Twisties is not very good here. I do have block this Leovold. I assume they will not attack. Oh yeah, well that's a problem too. Yeah, I'm pretty dead here. I go to 6, 5, 3, 2. I can't even use my Citadel. I wonder if I had played this game well, would I have won? Really sad. I mean, I can play Citadel, but what the fuck does it do? I go to 5, I go to 3. I mean, I guess I can try. There's just nothing to hit, right? If I had played this game better, would I have won? That's a decent question to ask, I think. I played pretty poorly. Could have had this Lutri in my hand a turn earlier, and then they can't actually attack with the Leovold. Yeah, I probably would have won this game. I don't know if I would have won this game. I probably had a chance to win this game if I had played a little bit tighter. Obviously, the wastelands off the top from my opponent were destructive, and obviously drawing the second island when they had Assassin's Trophy was quite bad as well. But I mean, I played like shit, so. All right, well, gotta win 2 games post board versus bug. It's very doable. Like I have a Sphinx, so. God, this is a trap. I'm supposed to keep this, I think. Nah, I can't keep this. It's not actually a blue land. I would totally keep it if it was a blue land, though. I'm not allowed to keep this hand. Nope. Mulligan. Yeah, I guess we'll keep this. Every time. Every bug player just has Moxins in all of their openers. Brutal. Collector, if I assume. I'm okay. Turn 1 Oko, maybe. This is like exactly what happened in the bug batches in the Saturday challenge. Like my opponent had Mox Oko with Flusterstorm backup every time. I don't think I'm supposed to play into it here. Like give them the opportunity to fuck up or something. Like play a Oko or a Tarmogoyf or something. I don't know. I'm pretty sad because I think I played really badly in this game, but I also don't know if we had really had chances. All right, so they did play exactly what I needed them to play, but now I can't wield because they have a Leovold. Yeah, this game is so. All right, so I need to draw a Tinker off the top. I mean, they could also still have Force. That would be on brand. Tinker? No Tinker, huh? I guess I'm supposed to get a top here. I guess I could also get E. That gives me a Vault key out, and I have a Mana Vault. And I can play a Narset right now. Kind of like that idea, actually, more. I only get one look, but it's probably gonna be good enough. I just ran into mind break trap. Oops. Oh, why did I untap this now? I don't know. I'm playing terribly. I didn't need to untap that now. I could have gotten my time vault and won the game if I had not untapped it. Alright, well, I did not find my time vault. Could get this dig through time. Could get this repeal. I'm gonna look at this repeal and then just go for... No, because I lose my Narset, so that doesn't actually work. Doesn't actually work. I could do it mid combat, but that doesn't really work either. It does give me another look in this Narset though. Is that better than having an active top and looking? It does give them an extra card. Uh, it does make them replay their Leovold, but is that even good? Maybe I should have killed both of our hands. No, that wouldn't be very good either. All right, well I have 4 looks on Tinker and Time Vault. Dig sees the most cards, but it's like a pain in the ass to cast. Wasteland. Narset down. I have 4 looks here. They should probably wasteland me so I can't have demonic as a look, right? Maybe they're just holding up hardcast force is what's happening. That kind of looks like what's happening. Fuck. So I technically can go for it. I can draw with my top right now, and then Vampiric in my upkeep. But we think they have force, right? They think they have hardcast force. That's the only reason I wouldn't get wastelanded here. That or they're holding for a saga. I guess I could play the saga as bait. I don't really want to lose my top and then die. I guess they can easily have Assassin's Trophy too. Maybe I'll just draw Saga and play Saga. No, I'm gonna try to win. Yeah, Hardcast Force. That's what I thought was happening here, but I don't know. I mean, I knew exactly what they had. It was like completely telegraphed. Yeah, brainstorm into ancestral, a classic bug play. Oh, whatever. It's a rough way to end the tournament for sure. But I really wish I just played better in game one. Cool. Well, I mean, I'm never gonna be forced into brainstorm ancestral, so I guess it doesn't really matter, right? Or I have 2 basic islands. I just didn't have them last time. So if I draw, I don't know, what can I draw? Tinker Blightsteel? Or Tinker Sphinx, I guess? Nope. Tinker Sphinx would still probably win. If it resolves. 2-turn clock, and they drew a strip mine. Okay. I mean, I still have Tinker Sphinx. Still probably wins. No strip mine. Of course. Of course. Plastic. Ah, Tinker Sphinx. 1 card too late. When we lost tonight, we got absolutely brutalized. Dazai, not close. Urza, not close. Bug, not close. When we lost badly. For the most part, when we won, we kind of ran them over too, I guess. So, kind of just a coin flip deck. I guess that makes sense. This deck is pretty much constructed as a coin flip deck, right? It's a all one-ofs. I'm really not happy with how I played tonight, but that is kind of the normal level of play for a 3 a.m. stream, so I guess it's fine. I don't know. I would like to be playing better, but I just don't feel like I'm playing very good vintage right now. That's not just confined to this deck. It's confined to like all the decks. Hopefully I can get it together for Mana Traders and for the PTQ and for the showcase, but we'll see what happens. This deck was probably better than the deck I played on my Saturday challenge. It definitely did powerful things, which was nice. And it was kind of hard to play, which was pretty good too. Had some interesting demonic decisions. I guess when you play Commander, basically, Demonic Tutor does get a little bit harder to choose when you have only one-ofs. The sagas really weren't good. Again. The sagas, I don't know. I'm just continually unimpressed by this card in every deck I've ever registered it in Vintage. It feels like more of a liability than an upside. It like just dies to Wasteland. It makes you have to play really weird around Force of Vigor. It makes you have a very weird 16 land mana base where I would rather be playing like a 13 land mana base here. I'd rather like have just one more fetch and then keep that mana base than to be playing these sagas. Overall, like I know people are pretty high on Saga, but I am just super low on Saga. It feels like players either are playing, like I said earlier, they're either playing a Wasteland deck or they're playing a combo deck, and in both cases, Saga just doesn't do anything. In combo, it doesn't let you cast your blue spells and you die, and against Wasteland, it's just another liability. So overall, I'm like, I wanted to try this deck because I wanted to see what a Lutri combo deck looked like that got to play 4 Saga, because I thought that was pretty good. How many times did I cast Lutri? Not very many. It came up once or twice, and it was both the times it came up, it was pretty good. Like, I probably should have had it in that last game against Bug, but I messed up and I didn't put it into my hand when I should have been able to block a Leovold with it. So I actually think the Lutri was fine. I definitely tutored it once to like play around Force for my Ancestral, which that didn't end up being the correct line, but it was kind of a cool line that Lutri enabled. Overall, I don't think the Lutri was super good. Like, you could totally play just a Grixis combo deck with 4 Forces and normal Magic the Gathering cards. I don't think the Lutri was bad by any means, though. So it was fine. It was just a little bit of here, a little bit of there. Like, these decks don't really... They typically just don't care about Lutri. The only card that really matters in the entire deck is Tinker. Like, it's just... The deck is entirely based around the tinkering. You tutor for Tinker, you protect your Tinker, you do Tinker things. So... overall, like, Saga pretty low, Tinker pretty high. The Hull Breacher was fine. I did okay. Underworld Breach was terrible. We got one Underworld Breach win, actually. We had one Underworld Breach win, but that was also with a Citadel, so, like, I think Underworld Breach is garbage. I wouldn't play Underworld Breach Brain Freeze. Maybe you have to because you're Singleton, but I thought Underworld Breach was pretty bad. Like, Vault Key should have been good, because I'm playing 5 keys, but the problem is, like, key is never the one that's hard to find. It's always Vault is the one that's hard to find, so it's a little weird. But yeah, overall, like, this deck is totally playable. It's got a nice Tinker high roll, and then you can do fun wheel things. So if you enjoy doing fun wheel things, I still think if you want to do fun wheel things, you probably should just play like the 3 Hull Breacher deck instead of the 3 or 4 Hull Breacher deck instead of this thing. So thank you for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Help the algorithm boost. And I will be returning this week with some big vintage episodes. I'm definitely going to stream a metagame report, and I'm going to start playing my Mana Traders matches. So there's going to be a bunch of vintage content coming your way. I will see you then.